Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here, for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into another deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look into the energy around Drake at this current time, especially after the entire event with the Super Bowl and Kendrick's performance. I just want to do a quick tap in to see what's going on with him energetically at this time. If you guys are interested in readings that look more into celebrity culture, music, entertainment, the industry, I've got an entire playlist already curated. It's called the Deep Dive Series. That's where you can find more readings just like this one. I do love readings on this channel. We do live streams. I offer personals. If you guys are ever interested in a personal reading, definitely let me know. All the information is going to be in the description box down below, like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, this channel is not a fan page. It is not a stand page. Everything in this reading is alleged until proven otherwise and for entertainment purposes only, okay? All I ask is that you guys keep it cute, keep it respectful with people in the comments. Keep it respectful with me as well, okay? I love interacting with you guys, but just keep it cute if we can help it, all right? Again, like I said before, this is not a fan page, a stand page, or anything like that, okay? I'm just here to read cards, and that's it. If you guys like the vibes here on the channel, something resonates, something makes sense to you, like this style of reading, leave a like on the video. It's absolutely free. Share if you care. Subscribe if you see fit. I'd love to have you guys here, part of the family, okay? But yeah, I just recently posted a reading on Kendrick and his energy regarding the aftermath of the Super Bowl. If you guys liked the performance, how did you feel about it? Let me know. I know Drake is currently touring over in Australia at this time, and I'm not gonna lie, like those shows, as somebody, I enjoy Drake's music, right? Looks like those shows are packed out. Looks like they're having a great time over there at his show. So shout out to Drake, you know, for kind of just keeping things moving. So I want to just tap into his energy and see what's going on, because I looked into it for a brief moment in the Kendrick reading, and it did not feel like he was too pleased or too happy about the performance whatsoever. So we're going to start with a couple of oracle cards, and then we'll get to the tarot a little bit later to clarify, okay? Let's see, Spirit, please give some clear and concise messages regarding how Drake is feeling after the Super Bowl performance. Please give some clear and concise messages around Drake at this current time, please. How does Drake feel regarding that Super Bowl performance? Where's current energy at this time? Thank you. Let's see. Between the lines. Okay. Oh, and I have intuition here too. Okay, this intuition card looks like this woman, looks like there's a woman pulling cards. So it says gut feeling, psychic, premonition, and sixth sense. Okay, so that makes me just feel like he already knew this was gonna happen. If you guys are up to speed with Drake and like the lawsuits and the petitions that he had in place regarding UMG and Spotify and everything, I believe he is taking UMG to like a federal court or something like that over the Not Like Us stuff. But I feel like something in his spirit, like he already knew that there really wasn't much he can do about it being performed or not at the Super Bowl specifically. Okay, then I have between the lines. So it says hidden meaning, vague, speculate, and implicit. Interesting. And yeah, you know, that is true. The thing with Kendrick, you know, there always is a lot of different hidden meanings, whether it be in the lyrics he raps, the music videos, his performances. It's a lot of storytelling, which is what I do appreciate from Kendrick Lamar. And it's not so microwavable, hot pocket. Like, you know, I don't think the symbolism in the halftime shows necessarily were that hard to figure out, like the Easter eggs for real, but the messages were there. It was very symbolic. Okay, but I have a hidden meaning here and vague. That's interesting. Speculate. I'm not sure why this is here. I feel like this is kind of like being at a crossroads or something almost. What is this? Family, generations, children, ancestors, and origin. Wow, okay. This is kind of making me feel like with like your ancestors and origin, with an origin being like where you start and where you come from. I feel like he may be a little in between the lines about starting over or something. Granted, you know, he's literally like one of the biggest stars in the world. And again, like his tour seems to be doing very well. But if you guys watched my Kendrick reading, I just posted recent, like yesterday. And when I peeked into Drake's energy, it kind of felt like he was a little in a place of a lack of confidence when it comes to putting out music. He's supposed to be putting out an album with Party Next Door, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like there's something here about him wanting to start over or start from the ground up, maybe go back to his roots or something. Okay, yeah, look, home. Let's see, comfort, safety, belonging, and shelter. Interesting. Why is this here, please? I feel like he's kind of in between, like at a crossroads of going back to what he used to do. In this case, maybe acting. Okay, and stuck between going back to that and doing this music thing. What is this? Finances. Wow, it says money problems, work, material things, and success. Okay. Please, somebody in the comments, if you know, please let me know. I'm not sure if Drake fully paid back UMG or not from that massive deal he had. I think it was like over like $400 million. And again, you know, he was trying to leverage and get another deal out of UMG. For exactly how much, I don't think it's really known how much he was looking for, but it was a lot more than what he had in the first place. Okay. And I did a reading, I forgot which one it was, but it kind of came out that it wasn't necessarily a whole like Kendrick and Drake thing or UMG tried to like throw him under the bus. He was literally asking for a lot. And hip hop, just rap music, just music in general, it's not selling the way that it used to. So the label couldn't afford to pay him as much as he was asking for, regardless of the whole Kendrick and Drake back and forth. You know what I mean? So yes, the label used that to kind of like boost sales on both ends. And think about it this way, right? Like, you're not going to undermine or throw your biggest money maker, right? Your best racehorse to the wayside if they're making you the most money. So it never came out in the Drake and UMG reading that they wanted to diminish him just because. You know what I mean? Like, either way, regardless of the beef with Drake and Kendrick, they couldn't afford to pay him what he was asking for anyway, because there's a decline in sales. There's been a decline in hip hop, not just with Drake over the last few years, but just overall in general. So we know, I think it's pretty out there that Drake allegedly has some type of like gambling problem. Okay. So that could be another factor here as well that he's going through at this time. And again, I'm not sure if Drake paid the label back. I think he did, and that's why he was looking for he was looking for more money. But he has to tour. You know, it's like I get this vibe from him where I don't think he really wanted to tour, but he kind of has to. You know, and that's the difference between Drake and Kendrick. Like, Kendrick can drop whenever the fuck he feels like. Hence why you don't hear from him for years at a time, most of the time, right? So when he does pop out, it's kind of like a treat. You know, you got to enjoy it while it lasts. With Drake, it's all the time. He's very consistent, and he's been very consistent for years. So, and he's always touring. I think at one point he did like 2 tours in a year or something like that. So, or it's back to back to back with him. But it's not really because he wants to. I don't think it's because he has to. Okay? 2 totally different things. You know what I mean? But I don't know what other deck I want to even get into right now. Let's see. Let's get into this one. We have a couple more oracle cards and then we'll switch to the tarot, guys, okay? But you know, I think he's kind of in between, again, like I said before, doing things that he used to do for money and continue with this rap stuff, you know. The fact that I'm even saying it like that says a lot. I don't talk like that, but yeah, let's see, like this rap stuff, you know what I mean? Like as a channeler, and that's just kind of how it comes across in his energy right now, at least, you know. I just hear, oh, I just saw twin flame. Okay, what is this energy that Drake is in, please, after the Super Bowl? No strings. Yeah, he doesn't want to. I get this with him a lot. And these last few readings I've done for him over the last couple of months, that's been coming out a lot. Like he doesn't want to be attached to the label anymore. You know, I'm not saying that's the only reason why he's doing the lawsuit. You know, he has every right to do that. You know, whatever. We don't have to agree with it, but it's his right. But it's like I think underlying, he just doesn't want to be part of the label anymore. He doesn't want any strings attached. Why is it here, please? Bumping heads, yeah. Bumping heads with people at the label. Still at this current time, like I feel like he's bumping heads with people on his team as well. Wow, okay. What is his energy after the Super Bowl, please? Turning your back. I'm telling you, yeah, it's like I think he's thinking or pondering about turning his back. Again, if not just the label, which he kind of already kind of spit in their face with the lawsuit and everything, right? I'm hearing that phrase, don't bite the hand that feeds. And granted, UMG obviously didn't give him his talent, right? They didn't force the masses to like Drake's music. Drake would have been, you know, I feel like maybe not as big as he was without the machine behind him, but people like the music because they genuinely like the music, you know? I just feel like he's turning his back, and that lawsuit is like a slap in the face to UMG, it seems like. Turning your back. I think he wants to leave or like get out of the industry in this capacity at least. Wow. Ooh. Okay, I have true colors here is showing up. Why is that here? True colors? Why is this here with how he feels after the Super Bowl? Ooh. Thug. Wow, okay. Again, with the law, you see somebody here, a police officer, he's got handcuffs with somebody behind bars. Oh, wow, with true colors coming out? Drake, what is this? Thug, okay, that's like police energy. True colors. And we already know what, you know, Kendrick has been alluding to. Honestly, like I said in my Kendrick reading I posted yesterday, I'm surprised that Drake didn't include the Meet the Graham song in the lawsuit, because I feel like the Meet the Graham song was worse. You know, he was talking about how he thinks people like Drake should die, and people like him are funneling, you know, sex trafficking victims all through their homes and recording evidence, you know, to use against them later. The industry is on some weird type of time, and these artists like Drake are here to police it, you know. And then you have this with true colors. That's the energy I'm getting here, like Meet the Grams. If you guys remember the song, or you go back and listen or read the lyrics, that song was way worse. You know, yeah, but at least to me it was. Damn, it kind of is feeling like Drake, maybe he feels like he has to turn his back on the rap music and the rap game right now because whatever this true colors and this energy around police and the thug, like criminal aspect here. What is that about? Why is this here? And again, I'm asking like how he's feeling, or, you know, regarding the whole Super Bowl performance and his current energy at this time. There may be, okay, I don't know, is there a reason why he went to Australia and did this tour after such a big year last year, 2024? I don't know when the last time he was in Australia was. I have no idea how many years it's been since he's toured there. I don't know. Maybe it was just time for him to go back. But it's giving kind of like calculated. Like there was a reason why he's doing this overseas. Maybe just to avoid the embarrassment here, like on home turf. I don't know. But true colors and thug, I don't like that. Hold on. Why is this here, please? What does this have to do with? I mean, when someone is showing their true colors, it's like you're seeing the real side of another side of themselves, or the true version of themselves, right? When somebody says true colors. What is this? Legal matters. Damn, okay, yeah, divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, and traffic ticket. Wow. Okay, and of course, this could just be the energy around the lawsuit that he's got going on, right, with UMG. But this is kind of giving like outside of that too for some reason. Like intuitively, this doesn't just feel like that. And I have turning your back and then legal matters underneath that. So is he gonna like leave this case alone? Spirit, what is going on? I don't think he's gonna just give up that easy with the case against UMG. I don't think so, but that's kind of what it feels like. Or maybe he's a little paranoid or worried about legalities. I don't know. What is this? And then again, I had finances and money problems, work, material things, being at a crossroads. Okay, then you have this family card, again, going back to your roots. And this card even says children on it as well. Children, finances, and money. Between lines. Okay, look at this. Like this is a road going across state lines or something here. Okay. What is this? Faith, healing, and meditation, praying. Okay. Me praying for assistance or something, or for this legal situation. I think he's just hoping and praying things go his way. And if things do go his way with this court situation, he could get some money out of it. But this energy that I'm feeling here is not feeling so good so far. What is this? I think he's a little concerned about something. Self-love is showing up. Okay. It's like this girl just like staring at herself in the mirror. Yeah, I think he really wants to like separate or get out of his deal with UMG. It's like he doesn't want to be associated with them anymore. But that was the case before Kendrick dropped his records and all of that, the beef last year. He already wanted to get out of his contract because again, it's like UMG, they weren't going to pay him as much as he wanted them to pay him. Fucked up over you. Damn. Okay, yeah, he's messed up about something. See this girl face palming? And again, I'm asking specifically about this Super Bowl performance, how he feels about everything afterward, his energy currently right now, just in general. Fucked up over you, true colors, and thug. Like, are you worried about getting arrested or going to jail, Drake? Wow, or maybe this is just, again, like the legal case about UMG. Maybe things just aren't going his way right now, the way that he thought they were. He tried to get, the Not Like Us song to not be performed at the Super Bowl. That didn't work. He's not feeling this. He is not happy about that case. I'm sorry, about the performance at all. What is this? Family is showing up again. What is up with that? To have two cards about family, and there's like, two people and a baby on this card. Maybe he just wants to focus more on his family, That's kind of not what I'm getting here, but I'm trying to look at it from all sides, right? You have bumping heads, effed up over you. He could be bumping heads again with his team, the people in his network, with this family energy as well. I'm going to get one more of these. And I said that in the reading I did with UMG and Drake, maybe like 2 months ago or something. Drake was looking at these people like family, but these people are not your family, Drake. Like, these are people who are making money off of you and you're making money off of the public. It's just as simple and streamlined as that. Like, these are not your friends. These are not your homeboys or your homegirls up there at UMG. You know what I mean? This is a business. Okay? Let me get one more of these, please. But I am not liking this energy right here. Like, I don't know why this is coming out like this. Why is this here, please? Mirroring. Yeah, it's like self-reflection, looking at yourself in the mirror or something. Bad. Wow. Fake busy. Okay. You have bad credit, debt, and unemployed. So, again, I think it's kind of, yeah, look at this. Blocked. Spiritual. What? Chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. Yeah, and you know, psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, and won't let go. I told you, he's not gonna let this case with UMG go that easily. And if it's something that he does have to let go, or that kind of like is not going his way, he's fucked up about it. Downward spiral. Even like the person on this car, like disassociated face. The girl on this car looks like she's disassociated. He's going through it. Especially financially, and I don't know if it could just be because of his gambling thing. I don't know, allegedly, but this is not looking too good. This is not looking too good at all. Okay, let's get into the tarot. If this make any sense to you guys, definitely leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys see fit. Okay, I'd love to have you guys here, part of the family. But this is very interesting. I wasn't expecting this vibe here at all. You know what? Before I get into tarot, I'm going to grab maybe like one or two more oracle cards really fast. But he looks like he's having some issues with money, or he's just not making as much as he's used to. You know, and again, the label. They weren't going to pay him as much as he wanted them to. And I always say this, I really feel like he would do fine if he went independent. I mean, Drake is really supposed to be the biggest thing on the planet, right? So, and it shows clearly in the shows, like people show up, people show out, but it's almost as if he's dependent, or like he needs the machine, okay, like the network behind him. I really think he would do fine if he went independent. It's not easy, but you already have a strong fan base. And I said in my Kendrick reading, like if somebody like a Tory Lanez can be successful while being independent, then Drake, you know, you've already got the people behind you. So I think he'd be better off just going independent or at least trying, attempting, you know. And it's crazy because he must still be bound and tied to UMG, because it's like if he tries to put out something or release something, it may get removed all of a sudden a couple hours later. That means UMG is hawkeyeing his ass. Like, no, we didn't say you could put that out. Delete that shit. You know? So he's still very heavily tied over there. I don't know with this finances energy, if he still owes them money, how much he owes them, if he paid them back all the way or what, but he wants out of UMG. Like, he does not want to be over there at all. But let's see. I'm going to get a couple of these Panther oracles really quick. What is this? Justice. The number 11, equality, neutrality, and logic. Okay, so yeah, again, the legal issue here, legalities, balance, harmony. Okay, why is this here, please? Overload, but it's stressing him out. Accessment, obligation, and overwhelm. So again, way earlier I said in the reading, like he could feel obligated to have to work and tour a lot, drop music consistently all the time. I'm not saying he doesn't enjoy it. But if he didn't have to put out 2 fucking albums a year, tour 2 times a year, then he wouldn't, you know? Overload. And another thing too, it's like the legal situation he's going through could be becoming a little burdensome to him at this time. Okay? Adventure showing up, explorer, passion, and travel. Okay, why is that here? That kind of gives me the Fool energy, like someone willing to take a risk, take a chance. passion and travel, explore. We know he's overseas. Well, at least if you guys are here on the Western Hemisphere, okay, like in America, whatever. Drake is overseas right now. Drake is from North America, so technically that would be traveling and exploring for him because he's not from Australia, so he's over there now touring. What is this? Apology? Damn. He could want an apology. It says guilt, confession, and forgiveness. Why, you see, why would this be his energy? Like, guilt, confession, and forgiveness? What would you need forgiveness for? Confession about what? You know, again, I see overload here. Fucked up over you. Mirroring. Either that or he just wants an apology from these people. Like, if the case doesn't go the way he wants it to, or it's not, you know, maybe his legal team is telling him, listen, Drake, like, this, that, and third is not going to work this way, so we got to do it this way, or it would be better if, you know what I'm saying, guys? It could just result in him, you know what, I want an apology from y'all. Like a written public apology. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, nightmare. I'm telling you, he is not happy right now. He is not in a good space. Suffering, darkness, and persecution. Damn, that's heavy. Okay, Drake. Wow. And again, like this is post Super Bowl. So it's very obvious and very clear that he was not pleased with that at all. But this underlying energy that I'm seeing here, again, with the true colors, I have this thug energy. So again, like this criminal aspect of this, you had legal matters showing up. But this is not giving me like toward anybody else. Like, I feel like I'm suffering in Drake's brain right now. I think he's paranoid about something here going on with him. And again, I had fucked up over you. Like if things were going his way, the way that they needed to be, this energy would not be here. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, let's see. What is energy around Drake at this time? Post Super Bowl, please. What is energy around Drake post Super Bowl? In this particular deck that I'm using, they do have upright and reversed, meaning, so I normally don't read reversals if you guys are familiar with my channel, but this particular deck, I'm going to leave them in the reverse if they do show up that way, okay? All right, we got one in the reverse, Three of Pentacles. It says disharmony, isolation, unskilled, misalignment, group conflict, and lack of teamwork. So you guys can rewind the reading if you need to. I already said that. Like there's a lot of bumping heads and conflict between his team, people behind him, okay, his network, whoever those people may be. Okay, when it's upright, that's people cooperating and working together, making something happen, right? Contracts. But in the reverse, exactly what I said, unskilled, misalignment, disharmony, group conflict. Wow. Okay. Then I have the hangman here. This came out in the upright, the number 12. Okay. Pisces energy. It says pause, surrender, letting go, enlightenment, changing your perspective, and release. So that's what I was saying. It's like he could be at a position where he may be placed in a position eventually where he's going to have to let this case go with UMG or kind of just let go and move on. Okay, this can also talk about like making sacrifices as well. Again, letting things go. And I think this is something that not just I feel this way. I feel like I've seen this narrative online plenty of times in the last few months. Like if Drake would have just kind of took a break and let this blow over, let things pass, you know, even before the Super Bowl, just let, you know, Kendrick have his moment, do whatever, let that shit fly, drop an album, drop a song, act like it never happened, and come back, you know, refreshed or something. So I think he's trying to have like a new perspective or view things differently, or he's seeing things differently with the people around him. I'm getting the word paranoid. I feel like he's, ooh, look at this. You can't make this shit up. The devil card. What did I just say? Like paranoid. Okay, anxious and fear, attachment, addiction, restriction, and lust, temptation, destructive behavior. Again, I was getting that song Meet the Grams. It's like the Meet the Grams song was a very psychological like dissection of Drake, it seems like, and Kendrick spoke to his family, spoke to the son, spoke to Drake. Like, that was a very dissecting song. And I really, really feel like he called out a lot of like insecurities or, again, toxic behavior that Drake, can allegedly participate in. What is this? Yeah, Drake is having a change of heart, a change of perspective. I feel like just on the industry in general, doing rapping and doing it in such a big commercial way. Again, this is him maybe just letting go and releasing people from his team slowly but surely, one by one, picking them off. I have the strength card here in the reverse as well, the number 8. It says self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotion, struggle, and pride. And pride always comes before the fall. And I really do think, and as someone who, again, enjoys Drake's music, I just feel like he allowed his pride and his ego to get in the way when it comes to the whole Drake and Kendrick thing back and forth. I don't think he believed that Kendrick could keep up with him, just for the simple fact that he's very popular, And in my Kendrick reading I just did yesterday, it's like lack of confidence or something here is showing up in Drake. Even with, the shows selling out over there in Australia, it's like, even that is not boosting his confidence that much here. No matter how much he trolls online, how much it may seem like he's, in a good space. I feel like if you look at a photo or a video of him close up enough in his eyes, he looks very stressed the fuck out, And as a Scorpio with a Cancer moon, which Drake has, it's very hard for him to hide his feelings and hide his emotions, okay? Whether it's petty, whether it's anger, whether it's sadness, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter what it is. And he looks very stressed out. I feel it in the energy. It feels very stressed out. And you got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Problems. Again, insecurity, failure, financial loss. This is the third financial issue card that I'm seeing. In the upright, this is money pouring in, your stable, secure family unit. Okay, lack of stability, fleeting success, lack of resources. So I really feel like he wants to get out of UMG. He doesn't want to be there anymore, okay, with this hangman. Like, he wants to literally be released from them. That could be another reason, like underlying reason why he's, so gung-ho with the lawsuit and everything. Because it's a way for UMG to release him. Like, no, what, fuck it, just let him go. We'll pay him and we'll get him out of here. And that'll be a win for Drake. If it doesn't go his way, he's gonna ask for like a public written apology or something. But I do feel like he really depended on UMG, you guys. He really did, because it's like, it's not to say that he's not rich. It's not to say that he's not popular without UMG, because he is. Rich people broke is different than everyday Tom, Dick, and Harry broke. But he's struggling, like rich people struggling, it seems like. And that unit, that structure he had behind him came out in the reverse. So he doesn't have that same like closeness and tightness with the machine anymore, obviously. And I hate to say this, but it came out in the UMG reading I did with him as well. It's like he kind of did it to himself. He really kind of did it to himself, unfortunately. I hate to say it like that, but this is not looking too good. Financial loss, lack of stability. And it could be maybe some of those toxic habits as well. 9 of Swords. I was hoping this would have came out in the reverse too, but it's showing up in the upright. Nightmares. This card here literally says nightmare. You guys, and again, I really do enjoy Drake's music. I'm not the biggest fan of him personality-wise, especially being a medium. When I tap into his energy, it kind of is like, I don't like being there. But, it's really unfortunate. Like, I like Drake's music, but I always get very arrogant with him, Nightmares, anxiety, overwhelmed, worry, fear, depression, insomnia, trauma, and despair. This really put a number on him. The halftime show, he's not feeling it. And I'm not seeing, you know, at least intuitively, I'm not getting that he really watched the whole thing. I think he just saw bits and pieces, and what he did see, he was not happy with it. Two of Pentacles is showing up here in the reverse. Okay, overwhelmed, imbalanced, chaotic, disorganized, and overcommitted. And part of me feels like he didn't even want to go on that tour that he's on right now. I'm not even gonna lie. It is kind of like a small win, like a victory lap for him in his own mind, you know, for his own team over there. Because, you know, he's Drake. No matter what, he's going to have a really solid fan base regardless. But it's a small win, but it's like, I'm hearing like the battle is lost, like the war is lost or something. I don't even talk like that, but it's kind of what it feels like. I don't know. He's stressed out about something here. What is this? Overcommitted. And I get the same thing with Kendrick Lamar, though. I don't think Kendrick really wanted to, he didn't want to perform the song. He really didn't want to do that. He didn't want to deal with the people he had to deal with when getting the opportunity. You know, he's going to go right back into hermit mode after this tour is over. The people are going to expect a lot from him. The labels are going to expect a lot from him, but he's going to hold back. He doesn't, no. He's going to go right back to hermit mode. But with Drake, this is giving like a lot of stress, anxiety. Wow. And again, he's having a new perspective or seeing things differently regarding the people behind him. And that also could be creating stress for him. You know? 10 of Cups is showing up. Okay. In the upright. Okay. This says divine love, harmony, bliss, family. I told you he thought these people were his family. Okay, alignment, happiness, fulfillment, belonging, and support. Now, you have this 10 of Cups with all the other energy that I've already picked up, you guys. It's giving imbalance. He doesn't have faith or courage, or he doesn't trust anybody with the Strength card in the reverse, even though he viewed these people as his family. But I already said it, like, they're not your family, Drake. Like, this is business. And it sucks that you're, you know, part of a label, part of a team for so many years, and you know, it's like they don't support you the way that you wanted them to, but that's really not their job. At least I don't see it that way. Like that's not their job. You know, to save you just because you're drowning a little bit, you know? Especially when it's like you've been in the game for so long, like what made you think that they were always for the rest of your life going to have your best interest? As a business, they're going to have their best interest at heart. Always, you know? I don't know. It's like he's taking it very personally, but it could have been fucking SpongeBob and Squidward. You know what I mean? Like the business, they're going to have their own best interest at heart, no matter what. You know? SpongeBob was the hardest worker, the goddamn Krusty Krab. Came through for Mr. Krabs anytime he asked, anytime he needed. Loyal, devoted, always on time. But Mr. Krabs was a dickhead to him, and he was about that money, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, Drake. What's this? Seven of Wands is showing up in the upright. Defense, competition, challenge, struggle, and protection, okay? Regaining or losing control, mastery, choices, responsibility, myth, and secrets. Interesting. Leo energy here. So he's really on guard. He's very defensive right now about people around him. Again, you know, just to reiterate, he's not happy. He did not like that whole Super Bowl performance. Obviously, it's got him very paranoid. But there's like this underlying energy here of some like legalities going on that are not going in his favor, and he's very stressed out and paranoid about it. You know, very interesting. Is there like some kind of criminal activity that he's involved in or something, Spirit? What is this? He's so paranoid about. Is there like criminal activity that Drake is involved in or something? What is he so paranoid about? What is this? there criminal activity that he's involved in? What is this? 5 of Swords. Fair, approachable, assertive, desire to forgive, and peace after stress. So 5 of Swords in the reverse. That's interesting. Okay. In the upright, it's usually conflict, arguments, manipulation. But in the reverse, it's kind of like you want to have a peaceful resolution. That's why I'm saying if things don't go his way with this court situation, like he's not going to have a choice but to have a peaceful resolution. Like, you know, listen, I'll take an apology and that's it, you know. Desire to forgive. What is this? I think it's so weird because I feel like he has to be careful. It's like these people, the powers that be, they have a lot of shit on a lot of different people, including you, Drake. So I think that's why he's seeing like he may kind of have to back off of this a little bit. Because again, I have true colors here and thug. Again, like criminal activity or something with this thug energy here. I had legal cases coming out, legal matters, and true colors. There's some type of truth here about something. What is this? Is there like some type of criminal activity going on with Drake? Like, what is he so paranoid about? 8 of Cups, hopeless, indecision, withdrawal, drifting, and fear of change. I'm telling you, it's like he doesn't want to he wants to get out of UMG, but it's like he doesn't know how to like, I don't know, like keep up the same energy or momentum without them. It's weird. It's weird. What is this? It's like not walking away, not leaving something alone, or not following your intuition even with this 8 of Cups. And intuition was the first card that came out. What is this? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Disorganization, lost opportunity, failure, bad investment, missed chance. Wow. There's something going on here with Drake. You see this Queen of Swords in the upright at the bottom? That's like a judge or a lawyer. Intelligent, perceptive, clear boundaries, clear-minded. Yeah, what is this? What is this? The Lovers is showing up. Queen of Cups, 7 of Swords. Okay, that's too many cards. What is this? The Drake, please? Damn, you can't make this stuff up. Legalities, again, justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, and law. Okay, but what is this about? What are these legalities about? Oh, King of the Pentacles in the reverse. Stubborn, miserly, authoritative, agreed, stubborn, materialistic, and obsessive. Yeah, I think he's paranoid about this case not going his way. His money is very affected right now. Like, there is no reason why Drake, the biggest star on the planet, should be coming up as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Or again, he's just very fucking stubborn. That's why I said I don't think he's gonna let this case with UMG go that easy. But he could be getting advised behind the scenes to kind of just let it go. But he's being very stubborn. And geez, in my Drake UMG reading I did maybe 2 months ago, I was like, he needs to be very fucking careful, because if UMG has anything on him, and they're sparing him right now, they're sparing him. He's lucky that they haven't put out anything about him yet, because he's still, you know, their #1 moneymaker at the end of the day, UMG and Drake. So that's why I'm like, they didn't just throw you under the bus because they wanted to, or, you know, it's like, again, you're not going to sit out your best racehorse when you know that's your moneymaker. So it's getting very like, I don't know. I just feel like he's being advised not to move forward with this, because something here, like some type of truth could come out about him, and he's going to be really fucked up over all this stress, anxiety, being, you know, out of whack right now. He's praying for something. He's praying for something to go his way, or for something to not come out. I don't know what this is, but it's interesting. What is this about? Nine of Cups, happiness, satisfaction, stability, comfort. What is this? Ten of Swords. Yeah, but I'm telling you, UMG, he needs to be careful because they're gonna put the nail. He thought Kendrick put the nail in the coffin. No, UMG is gonna have the last fucking say, and it's not gonna have shit to do with Kendrick. Not like us. None of that. Like, they are sparing his ass right now. Okay, so it's like, yeah, go on tour, make that fucking money, do your chitlin circuit with this Nine of Cups, get your accolades, get the money you need to make us. Otherwise, it's done for you. Betrayal, endings, defeat, deep wounds. Again, another card of loss, collapse, pain. Wow. Final, result of true will, recognition, continuation, endings. The Lover's card. Yeah, love, harmony, a choice, union, alignment. Yep, relationships and passion. So it's like he's being realigned or redirected to do something else. Again, with the first card we had was intuition. So he's just so fucking stubborn and very arrogant. He's not going to let UMG just go down without a fight. And he's going to be very fucking sorry. He needs to be very careful. So it's like, it's almost as if, whoever his angels, the spirit guides, whoever the fuck is he's on his spirit team, they're literally trying to redirect him and force him in another route, okay, to avoid whatever the fuck this Ten of Swords is, okay? Yeah, look, Ace of Wands, do something else, Drake. Start another project, start another business, whatever the fuck you gotta do, okay? Start fresh, start new somewhere. And look, after you isolate, get out of hermit mode, take a step back, introspection, regroup, recharge, reassess, and then start over. That's kind of what it's giving here. And that he may be forced to do that after this Ten of Swords. So he's really feeling it right now. Again, I don't know what's to come after this tour, but it's giving he's doing it because he has to. Wow, what is this? Okay, what is the aftermath for Drake, please? What is the aftermath for Drake after this tour, after the Super Bowl? What is the outcome or the aftermath for Drake, please? What is this? The Fool. Yep, new beginnings. You got to start over. It's giving. This is the very, very first card in the whole deck. It's not even the number 1. It's the number 0, okay? New beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, optimism, wanderer, adventure, new path, free spirit. So yeah, universe is literally trying to force him and direct him on a new path here. And the Fool, adventure, they're both the number 0, starting from the ground up, okay? Same energy. Wow, okay. What is this, please? What is the next step for Drake? Or what is the aftermath for Drake after this tour and after the Super Bowl, please? Oh, geez. 4 swords in the reverse. Exhaustion, burnout, restlessness, ready for action, stress, and feeling stuck. So it may take him a little while to come back from this. It may. It may take him a little while. I'm telling you, UMG's going to try to bury him. Damn, that's hard. Damn. Drake. Okay, what is this? What is the aftermath or the outcome for Drake, please? After this tour and after the Super Bowl, what is the aftermath or outcome for Drake, please? Queen of Cups showing up. Okay, compassionate, comfort, calm, helping, emotionally stable, healing, caring, intuitive, and receptive. Yeah, I told you, he could have like intuitive downloads. He's a Cancer moon and a Scorpio sun, so he definitely has like a very strong intuition, but it's like his vices or something, the toxic lifestyle he lives, it kind of blocks it out in a way, I feel like. Hence the arrogance and thinking that you are bigger than the machine that made you who you are in a way, okay? So he's going to really need like to use his intuition or to follow it, I still see like a little bit of like a stuck energy here or it being a little hard to get out of this, Wow, what is the aftermath for Drake, please? People are still gonna love him, though, regardless. Again, you know, Drake is always gonna be Drake, so he's always gonna have people that are in love with him, fawn over him, you know. What is this, please? Ace of Wands. He's gonna have to start over. Fuck. Disorganization, delays, obstacles, long-term goals, and setbacks. You have the Three of Wands in the reverse. I just said that. It's gonna be a little hard for him to come back and start over. It's giving after this tour is done, or if UMG decides to not spare him any longer, it's going to be very hard for him to start over. He can, it's possible, but it's going to be a little difficult. Okay, inspiration, beginnings, creation, desire, energy, new opportunities, and growth. Let's hear for Drake, please. Ooh. Ugh. Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands is here. Energy, passion, lust, inspired action, adventure, fearless impulsiveness. Okay. Yeah, I think he tried to get shit off the ground too soon after this whole Kendrick and Drake back and forth. Even right now, like with the Super Bowl and everything, I don't know how the new album's gonna do. I guess I can check in on that too, but he makes very impulsive, non-thought out decisions here, and then they come to bite him in the ass afterward, you know. How is this album going to do for Drake? This album he's dropping, how is this album going to do for Drake and Party Next Door, please? Okay, Four of Pentacles. It says control, stability, saving money, scarcity, conservation, and security. This is someone who can like hold back a little bit, be a little frugal, be stubborn, maybe someone who doesn't like to spend a lot of money. Okay, and I'm asking, you know, how's the album gonna do? So the card literally says no. Not to say it's gonna do bad, but it's not gonna do as well as what Drake is used to. Okay, how is this album gonna do for Drake? Ooh. Sorry, guys. How is this album that Drake is putting out going to do? How is it going to perform, please, with Party Next Door? Oh, the Magician in the reverse. Manipulation, poor planning. Didn't I say that? He's somebody who makes very unthought out, impulsive decisions, okay? Poor planning, untapped talents, insecure, lack of confidence, and narcissism. So that's another thing too that may add to, you know, the album not doing as well as Drake would like, or what we're used to seeing from Drake is the lack of confidence. Like he could have created this project in an energy of lack of confidence, or not believing that he could manifest something big out of it. You know, so putting that type of energy into the project, into the work, you're going to get that back out. Manipulation. So, and the thing is too, you can't use the manipulation anymore with the labels and stuff, because they're not fucking with you the way that they used to. Okay, so there is no playlist, like, you know, playlisting and in gospel categories or country categories. You're not going to see Drake's face just pop up the way that it did with the Scorpion rollout. None of that. Okay, let's see. What is that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups is upright. Meditation, evaluation, seclusion, contemplation. Look at this. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Debt, unfairness, selfishness, power, and domination. So when it's in the upright, Six of Pentacles, this can also be like needing help or needing assistance. So the assistance is not there the way that he's used to. Okay, Page of Pentacles. It's giving, you know, you'll make something, but not what you're used to seeing, or not what we're used to seeing from Drake. It's not going to do bad, but not what we're used to, like, at all. Okay, but I'm running out of time on my timer, so I'm going to have to cut this reading here. So I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for tapping in with this one and the last one. If you didn't catch it, make sure you guys check it out. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.